340, 490 for Dual Prince, and they are the top three. Righto, they're moving up. Wentworth Park, 1, 2 and 3 confirmed in 30 and 21. Meadows coming up after Albion Park, but let's head to Chris now for the Derby.
Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Chris. They're moving forward. Motive Action, the best back runner on course to take out the Classic. Cashel, the late scratching, taken out on Vet's advice. 340 and 170. Motive Action. We're just about ready to go. Stand by for a start. We're ready. Gate at release point, the arms fold, racing, hit the heights, came out galloping and wiped out Jack's Folly and Digger Shannon. Sparkling Melody left quickly. Look at Dick Swiveller and Wahaka Lass, both going forward. Royal Bachelor just in behind them. Then Motive Action, Jewel Prince trying to drive through from the second row. Then Sunny Shannon, Beef City Boy, a break of 2 lengths to Digger Shannon, then a break of 10 lengths to Jack's Folly, and forget about Hit the Heights as they go into the back straight. And Wahaka Lass is taking on Sparkling Melody. Nielsen drew the whip and Wahaka Lass ran to the front at the mile marker. Wahaka Lass leads out by a length. Sparkling Melody in second spot. 3 lengths away in third spot was Royal Bachelor. Sitting fourth, Dick Swiveller, tracked in turn by Jewel Prince, and there goes Motive Action, the Victorian. He takes off 3 wide. Demler trying to improve his position. 2 lengths away in the field, Sunny Shannon, then Beef City Boy, Digger Shannon. 5 away in the field was Jack's Folly, and forget about Hit the Heights. That lead time was fast, 36.2. It's Wahaka Lass being tested on the outside by Motive Action. Demler wants the front. He gave the son of Armbro Operative a cut with the whip, and he now takes control. Motive Action, first quarter, 31.3. They square up for the judge and the bell. It's Motive Action in front, out by 1 length. Wahaka Lass in second spot. Sparkling Melody now 3 back on the marker lane. Dick Swiveller's left without cover, tracked in turn by Jewel Prince. Over on the inside, Royal Bachelor, then Sunny Shannon on the outside of Beef City Boy, then Digger Shannon, then Jack's Folly, and tailed off Hit the Heights. Into the back they go. He will take beating. It's in front, Motive Action, going easily, out by 1 length. In second spot, Wahaka Lass. Dick Swiveller's left exposed outside the leader. Then came Jewel Prince. He's about to go 3 deep. Then Sparkling Melody the inside. Sunny Shannon going between runners. Then Digger Shannon, Beef City Boy, Jack's Folly, and the last one was Royal Bachelor. Second quarter in 31.3. 62.6 the half. Motive Action in front, going easily, out by a half a length. In second spot, Dick Swiveller. Jewel Prince goes up 3 deep. Wahaka Lass with nowhere to go. Likewise, Sparkling Melody. She's fifth and buried on the inside. Then Sunny Shannon, Digger Shannon, Beef City Boy, Royal Bachelor, and Jack's Folly the last one. Down the back in 30.2, Motive Action going well. He's out by a half a length. In second spot, Jewel Prince. Wahaka Lass waiting for the Riverboat King sprint lane. Then Sparkling Melody and Sunny Shannon wide on the bend around the turn. It's Motive Action in front, given a cut with a stick. He's out by a length. Wahaka Lass back to the sprint lane with Sparkling Melody. It's Motive Action in front. Wahaka Lass cutting him down. Wahaka Lass took the lead, and Wahaka Lass wins the Derby. Wahaka Lass from a photo from Sparkling Melody and Motive Action. A break in the field, Royal Bachelor. Then Sunny Shannon, Jewel Prince. Then came Digger Shannon, Beef City Boy, Jack's Folly, Dick Swiveller, and Hit the Heights, always tailed off at the tail.
Big thrill there for Matthew Nielsen on the New Zealand filly Wahaka Lass taking out the Derby. Pretty tight for the miners. Set the Meadows. Here's Mark.
Green light, ready.
And looks like me. Had to move up at Cannington.
Trained and driven by John Justice. Lightly raced 2-year-old trotter. Just seems to be getting better with each run, and when he was able to get to the front tonight, that was the end of the race. John's got a very good opinion of him, and we'll hear more about that with Sam Nanai on In the Gig tomorrow night when we review some of these features. Mighty Maori now, as well, just have a look at the betting update. He's into 2.30 on the tote, and that's about what you can get on track. There's a good close-up shot there of Russell Thompson, just making sure everything is in place with the favourite here. Barrier 1, well, that's the key, and even though he doesn't expect to lead, if he can get away just safely and into a good spot, he's going to take a lot of beating, Mighty Maori. This, as I said, is the second of our Group 1s. We've got another group race to come tonight, and for mine, this is the best race of the night, the 8th, the home field, a race that's been won 6 of the last 7 years by Kiwi-trained trotters, and Solar Fire won it 3 years ago, I think it was, for trainer-driver Kevin Townley. He's a Kiwi. He's got Sundon's luck in the race tonight, and before the home field tonight, we'll catch up with Kevin Townley to get his opinion on just how the horse has settled in across here and what he thinks about drawing outside of the back row over the Flying Mile. That's the home field race 8, but Group 1 action coming your way. They're just a little bit late for this race 6. $50,000 up for grabs in the Vic Bred 4-year-old Trotters final. The favourite drawn in 1, it's Mighty Mary. Russell Thompson trains and drives. It's 2:30 on the tote at the moment. Let's go to Dan Malecki.
So Gondola going well. About 150 metres away from the start. $2.30 Mighty Mary. $5.30 number 9 Action After Dark. $8.30 Sammy Do Good. $9.10 Kimbo. Mighty Mary's broken here. The favourite's galloped. It's broken, didn't interfere with anything. It's going to miss at 40 metres, the favourite, Mighty Mary. And they're racing now. Another one to break at the start. Sir Gondola's gone up in the air, and another one galloping. And that is Kimbo. Kimbo's gone for a break. And also galloping was Jewel of the Night. So a number of chances in the race have broken. One of them has lost gear, which has ended up on the track there. And as they go into the first bend, working across the lead was Miss Tiny Totters, now being tackled by Sammy Dugood. And around the outside now making ground as Code of Honour's about to go up to third and possibly even second to get without cover as they turn into the straight the first time. Action After Dark is up to fourth. Fifth on the pegs is Looks Like Me. Then Billy Wildfire on the inside of Columbia's Gindon. And it is tracked by Gurok Gun. Mighty Mary's been able to tack on, so it missed the start, probably 35 metres. But it's now 5 back the outside and about 25 off the lead. Kimbo's tacked on, 15 metres away, Jewel of the Night. And then came Sir Gondola as they swing out of the straight. Sir Gondola last. Now making a mistake there was Gurok Gun has gone off stride. Gurok Gun's broken and Mighty Mary's off here. Mighty Mary sweeping around the outside and has put some pace into the race and quickly whips up on the outside of Sammy Do Good as they approach the 1600. So Mighty Mary drew alongside of Sammy Do Good. Breaking up there was Code of Honour's gone for a gallop. Code of Honour's galloped. Miss Tiny Tots behind the leader. Action After Dark will get to the 1-1 again. And fifth on the inside was Looks Like Me. Around it, Columbia's Gindon. Mighty Mary's about to cross and take up the running. Lead time in 1:17.8. Now 3 back the inside, Miss Tiny Tot. Columbia's Gindon on the outside of Looks Like Me. 5 back the inside, Jewel of the Night. Willie Wildfire is outside of it. And then Kimbo. Sir Gondola tacked on and went through on the inside of Gurok Gun. And then 5 metres away, Code of Honour. So they swing around the turn, 1,200 left to travel. The first quarter in 32.4. The favourites in front. The same horse that missed the start about 35 metres. And that is Mighty Mary. The tote favourite at 220 on Super Tab. And it leads from Action After Dark. Third is Sammy Do Good behind the leader. And 1 out, 1 back is Columbia's Gindon with a lap to travel. Miss Tiny Tot fifth on the inside. Then Willie Wildfire. Now Kimbo going out 3 wide. Is forced 4 deep and broke. Kimbo galloped. Willie Wildfire's 3 wide. 1 off the pegs as Looks Like Me. Then Gurok Gun. Jewel of the Night, Code of Honour, Sir Gondola. And Kimbo gallops 10 metres away back to last. Passing the 800, the second quarter was much slower. It was 34.4. And Russell Thompson has Mighty Mary leading the way. Second is Action After Dark. Willie Wildfire going up 3 wide. It's now third. Sammy Do Good is fourth on the pegs. And Columbia's Gindon in between runners. Then Looks Like Me, 3 wide, tracking Willie Wildfire. Out 4 wide, Gurok Gun. And then Miss Tiny Tot, 3 back along the pegs. Code of Honour the middle. And then Sir Gondola, 3 deep, 4 wide, Kimbo. And Jewel of the Night, they're well bunched. 400 left to travel. 30.3 the third quarter. Mighty Mary just in front of Action After Dark. 3 metres away, Willie Wildfire, then Columbia's Gindon. Looks Like Me galloped. Over on the peg, Sammy Do Good. Mighty Mary quickening with Action After Dark, only a neck away, turning for home. Then Columbia's Gindon from Willie Wildfire, Sammy Do Good. It's Mighty Mary with 100 left to travel. Action After Dark will not go away. It's lifting on the outside. Mighty Mary, Action After Dark, Mighty Mary, Action After Dark, Mighty Mary, a big win. Mighty Mary galloped and lost 35 at the start and has just won it from Action After Dark. Photo third, Columbia's Gindon and Sammy Do Good. Then Miss Tiny Tot, Code of Honour was a good run. Jewel of the Night, Willie Wildfire. Gurok Gun, Looks Like Me, then Sir Gondola and Kimbo. Final quarter, 29.2.
Yeah, big win. No real excuses, the beaten brigade. And Group 1 victory going to Mighty Mary. Almost set at Wentworth Park. This is the distance race. And
1 for trainer Teddy Demler, who took over training from Chris Angove. That was back in 2000. Then we had Kiwi's Last Sunset in 99. Solar Fire for Kevin Townley, who trains and drives tonight's favourite, Sundon's Luck. Solar Fire won in 98. Galleon's Pride, Graham Lang drove for Kiwi Connections in 97. Noopy Kiosk in 96, and back to 1995 was the start of the Kiwi dominance, with Above the Stars winning for Paul Nairn and Davey Butt. So the Kiwis really have had an edge on the Aussies here, and this Kiwi, Sundon's Luck, he's won all of the big races that matter in New Zealand this season. Admittedly, a lot of them have been over 2,200 or 2,700 metres, and he comes back to the mile. But he's tough, and Kevin Townley has told me that he will put this horse into the race. He'll let them settle early, maybe for the first 400, and then look at getting right into the action on Sundon's Luck. So they're moving up nicely. Aussie Trump, owned by Kevin Risley, was trained over in New Zealand by the Purdens, now with Chris Lang. Had a couple of runs here. They've been encouraging runs, but he would want to step up a notch to win this race tonight. They're starting to get into position. Let's hope they get away cleanly for a take two here in the home field. Sundon's Luck outside of the back row. There he is in the yellow colours with the blue horseshoe. Dan Malecki for the home field.
Ready, Sundon's Luck, the favourite. Green lights up, and they're racing and getting out okay. Starlight Josh, tackle now by Rockhard. Wider out was the passenger. Sun Anna Asset's gone off stride. It's Gallop Sun Anna Asset. Going to the lead, Rockhard now from the passenger. Starlight Josh was third. Fourth is Aussie Trump. And fifth on the pegs is Frozen Funds. Around it, Bon Billy Fella. Three wide, Sundon's Luck. Next on the inside, Exuberant, then Tenderani, and Sun Anna Asset threw it away. Galloping at the start, and it's 40 metres away last. Turning into the straight the first time, and Rockhard is the leader. From the passenger, Aussie Trump makes the move. The favourite still three out, but pressing forward. And that is Sundon's Luck, but it'll be three wide for a little while yet. The first quarter, 30.4. And Rockhard's in front. Aussie Trump outside of it. Three deep is the favourite, Sundon's Luck. Fourth on the inside, Starlight Josh. Fifth now the passenger. And then Bon Billy Fella on the inside of it, Frozen Funds. And then came Tenderani. Over on the pegs, Exuberant, and 25 metres away, Sun Anna Asset as they pass the 800. The second quarter, 30.7. Favourite still three wide here, Sundon's Luck. And the leader is Rockhard. Sundon's Luck is a second, but it's off the track around Aussie Trump. And then fourth is Starlight Josh. Then the passenger, Frozen Funds on the inside from Bon Billy Fella going three deep. And then Tenderani, Exuberant, and dropping out of it was Sun Anna Asset. Down the back, Sundon's Luck gets one off the pence and within 1.5 metres of Rockhard. Third, Starlight Josh. Fourth, Aussie Trump. Then the passenger. And next, Bon Billy Fella wide out from Frozen Funds at the 400. 29.4 the third quarter. Rockhard joined by Sundon's Luck now. He's still travelling all right despite the tough run. Third, Starlight Josh coming off the pegs, and around it was Aussie Trump. And then winding up, Bon Billy Fella from the back. Sundon's Luck drew 3 metres clear of Rockhard into the straight. Starlight Josh is into the clear end giving chase. 100 to go. The leader, Sundon's Luck. Starlight Josh getting close. Sundon's Luck in front. Starlight Josh is lifting the outside. They hit it. Sundon's Luck's won it. A great win. Sundon's Luck just from Starlight Josh and Frozen Funds made up good ground late. Then Aussie Trump, Exuberant. Next in Bon Billy Fella from Tenderani. Then Rockhard, Sun Anna Asset, and the passenger. Final quarter, 30.4.
Yeah, too tough. Great win, Sundon's Luck.
I've left out Panola.